What works for me might not work for you. What's up guys, good morning. Today is a nice day, not gonna lie. I haven't been, on my game lately, but today I'm feeling good. It's officially spring. I wanted to get out the Wave Master. It's been a while since I've seen that bag and just put in some work. So if you guys are ready, let's jump right into it. So yeah, I usually keep my Wave Master in this little shed back here. This will, help protect the bag from all the elements such as the rain and sun. And as you can see, the bag itself, it's not super heavy. So when you guys are putting in the bag, I like to put my hands on top, apply pressure down, and at the same time twist. And you got to do this, you got to really get in there. This helps prevent the bag from coming off the base. And then once you keep twisting and you can't twist anymore, that's about ready to put in some work. All right, so this is the other shed I keep out here in the backyard. I got the Yokkao gloves, Aqua Bag, Venom Elite, some ringside, as well as some of the karate gloves there, more equipment. Today, I think I'm gonna go with the Yokkao gloves. Let's do it. No wraps, just a glove. Would I recommend people not wrapping their hands? No, I don't, but because I know myself and where to push myself and kind of when to pull my punches, not wrapping just kind of saves time. But if I'm gonna do some sparring or some real heavy bag work, of course I'm gonna wrap up, safety first. But today, we're just putting in light work, getting blood moving, and just trying to get back in shape, man. This spring weather has kind of brought a second life back into me, second wind. And I want to get back into shape this season, possibly joining back up at the gym I was training at, doing jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai there, boxing. But for now, we're sticking to the home workouts, starting off by keeping things basic, working my jab, my 1-2, getting my breathing on point. Okay. I'd say that one thing I've never done and that I'm still not a big fan of is just always keeping my hands up here in a high guard and throwing my technique. To each their own, but for me, coming off like a karate background where I'm more like in an open stance, loose hands, because we tend to think power comes from the ground up. And if I have my hands up here and I'm all tense, sometimes I'll be in my own way and stifle my own technique. But like I said, to each their own. Even sometimes I just like keeping my hands low, and it's kind of a ragdoll effect. If you just keep your hands down and go like this, the Conor McGregor, so to speak, you're actually using your core and your hips for that. So if I have no tension in my shoulders and I want to throw out a jab, I have to start from the floor up with utilizing the kinetic chain. So if I'm right there, boom. And then, if you get closer, you're starting to engage toe to toe with your opponent. This is when my guard will tend to rise. But if I'm back here fighting from a distance, I can kind of stay loose and relaxed. But the closer I get is where, the more defensive in my posture I'll be. Sometimes I'll throw a kettlebell between sets. Just like to do a standard kind of deadlift motion. Really gets my lower body, my base moving. I like to keep chest up. Couple of those. Now I still get some people wondering about this DIY stand I have. To put things into perspective, this is a 120-pound Aqua Bag, 120 pounds. Your boy here, he weighs about 145, 150. And yeah, I can swing this bag here, do pull-ups on it. The thing is still standing, and this bag actually is over 30 years old actually, because my father built it way back in the day, and you know, still strong and gets the job done. You know, the other thing I want to mention is that everyone kind of wants to copy a certain fighter, a certain style, but no one really wants to like focus on developing what their own technique or their own style rhythm will look like. Floyd Mayweather, you know, he's one of the guys I really look up to when it comes to boxing and just martial arts and martial arts itself, because his record speaks for itself. He wanted to take all the great fighters, Ali, Tyson, Robinson, Duran, put it in a box, shake it up, and the result is what Floyd Mayweather would be. This is the kind of mentality I like to have, you know, take what is useful to you, discard what is not, you know, very Bruce Lee-like. And, you know, at the end, you add your own twist, and that's your style. But I see people out there on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they're just trying to like be like Tyson, but in reality, there's only one Mike Tyson. Like, I just see people kind of going like this all day, every day, just because, like, you know, that's what they see. But in martial arts, it's not really about what you see. It's more about what you feel. It's the feeling, okay? If you keep going like this, something's not feeling right, but yet you keep doing it, you know, it might not be the best route for you. What works for me might not work for you. Again, to each their own. I've had this Aqua Bag now, I'd say more than a year actually, and I've just been leaving it outside in the rain, sun, wind, all of that, and just hanging on this stand. And you know, the bag is a great bag. As far as I'm concerned, there's no deterioration in quality. You know, even the color looks still outstanding after all this time. I would think like everything would look a little faded by now. But I love it. All right. You know, also, I just wanted to say thank you for all the loyal subscribers over the years. This channel is like 55,000 subscribers already. Never thought I'd reach that point, like, ever. Especially, you know, I consider myself a normal guy who just likes martial arts. I started off as a karate practitioner, branched off into judo, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing. And, you know, hopefully I can get back into that more in the future. You know, things are starting to reopen. Almost to 100% capacity right now where I am. So really there's no excuse for me. The only person stopping me really is me, but you know, life gets in the way. got a lot of other ventures I'm doing outside of YouTube right now. But yeah, that's definitely always on the radar, always a endeavor of mine to, expand my skill set and just to keep growing and evolving as a martial artist. But karate is my number one, and I always come back to my roots. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. It's not the typical karate type of stuff, but you know me, the real ones know that I'm a cross trainer, I'm a mixed martial artist, I'm a complete martial artist at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, thanks for this, little workout back in the springtime. Hopefully we bust out a few more videos on the channel. You guys take care, I'll see you in the next video. Os. What? I got boba in the fridge, but it's not mine, so. I think I'm gonna have some kombucha. Gut health, as they say. Shout out to my dog Bella, she just turned 5 years old. Yet people still think she's a puppy. If you guys don't know, Bella is a half pit bull, half chow chow. Are you a chow chow?